Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Now, this is a message for all African people. But because this series is about, or is for mainly African Muslims, I'm going to be speaking directly to African Muslims, but it's for all African people. My brothers and sisters, leave the past in the past. Show forgiveness and have mercy. The trauma that your 9-year-old and 10-year-old self faced when you were called African booty scratchers and other ignorant names, leave it in the past. Forgive them. Those people who said that to you, those people who mocked you for being African, who ridiculed you for being African, who made fun of you for being African, know that they were ignorant and they were 10 years old or 9 years old. They were young. They knew no better. They learned things from propaganda. They inherited some ignorant beliefs from perhaps their parents. Now they've come of age and many of them do not believe that anymore. Many of them do not say that to you anymore. So forgive what happened to you in the past and leave it in the past. Don't bring it 10 years later and say, well, all of a sudden, all of these people, they love being African, they love African food, they love African music. When they used to make fun of us, when they used to make fun of you at the age of what, 9 and 10? Did they know any better? Did you know any better? Forgive them. The past is a past. This is one of the things that hold us back. Living in a state of childishness, having childish tendencies. Alhamdulillah, Islam is a religion that teaches us to be adults. Teaches us how to be adult, how to be an adult. Forgiveness. It is very difficult to forgive. It shows maturity, mercy, compassion. All of these things show maturity. Attributes that adults should have, must have, in order to be a fully functional adult. But when you see a person go on camera and complain as to why a certain group of people like them now, or like part of their culture, how does that make any sense? Oh, you guys like my culture now, but you guys used to make fun of me. Do you want them to continue hating your culture? I'm confused. So have mercy. Forgive them. They were 9 and 10 years old. They knew no better. Alhamdulillah. And then some of you Africans say, well, these people have no culture. Don't be an ignoramus. Don't be a buffoon. They have no... What human being have no culture? Name one group of human beings that have no... How is it possible for a human being not to have a culture? That does not make any sense. That is impossible. Every human being have a culture. Now you're going to teach your children this. Your children will reach the age of 10 and go make fun of their children. Their children, having gone through that traumatic experience because of what your children said to them, because of what you taught your children, their children will then, after 10 years, hold on to that trauma. And if they have childish tendencies, they will then teach their children that Africans are so and so and such. And then the cycle continues because you are not able to forgive. Forgive and forget. You are 9 and 10. They were 9 and they were 10. Having pride of being African does not mean, or having pride of being anything, does that mean that you belittle the other? No, that shows that you're insecure. Your pride isn't complete. Your pride is not complete. Having pride is what the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said when he went to Ta'if and conveyed the message of Islam. And the children and the low of society attacked him and ran him out of Ta'if, that town. And what did he say? He said, as long as God is pleased with me, it does not matter, and I'm paraphrasing, it does not matter if the whole world hates me. As long as God is pleased with me, it does not matter if the whole world hates me. That's pride. God made me African. Doesn't matter if the whole entire earth is racist. I don't care. I don't care. I don't need to belittle the other in order to have pride in who I am. I'm proud because God made me who I am, and that's it. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So forgive them, forget, walhamdulillah, and let's unite. Walhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.